Coming up this weekend is a very important event that helps out a lot of your fellow Oklahomans, and I am joined by two very cool people here to tell us all about how we can all participate. I'm joined by Steve Riggs and Jamie Crow. Thanks so much for coming in today. You're both co-chairs of a very important event. Steve, I'm going to toss it your way first. What is coming up this weekend?
Well, we've got the 22nd annual Letter Carriers Food Drive. Quite simply, your letter carriers, I'm a retired carrier, will be coming around your neighborhood this week, leaving plastic bags in your mailbox, asking you to fill that up and leave it by your mailbox on early Saturday morning so your letter carrier can pick it up, and we'll do the rest. We'll get that food to the post office, get it sorted, and back to the regional food bank, or in our outlying towns, we'll get them to the local food pantries.
And Steve, I'll stay with you. You've come in here, I don't know how many years, talking about this event, which is a very cool event. I remember talking with a client that we were producing a video for, a few months ago, and they were talking about Rodney Bivens and the Regional Food Bank, and it was just all positive word of mouth about how much good this organization does.
Well, I will say that Rodney is my personal hero. It's my impression that he's done more for hungry people in the state of Oklahoma than anyone ever. And I'm honored to work with the food bank and people up there, including Rodney Bivens. As I said, I've been involved in every single food drive. The first 10 years I was just a mailman in uniform, delivering mail, picking up food, and it is the hardest single day a letter carrier will work all year long.
It couldn't possibly be these cans of food.
Yeah, well, you're delivering mail and then you're picking up food, and logistically it takes a lot of help, a lot of volunteers. We got Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, business clubs, everywhere, different organizations, Devon, Chesapeake, helping us out. We couldn't do this without the support of the public and the local corporations. It's an awesome undertaking.
Jamie, we were laughing as we entered the building here today because Steve had 2 sacks full of food. We didn't exactly offer to help him out because, you know, he's practicing. That's right, he's practicing. Tell me about the overall Feeding Hope food campaign fund here.
Thank you. First of all, it is an honor. It's a pleasure to do such great work and make an impact in Oklahoma. We still are about 100 volunteers short. We'd like to get more people on May the 10th, this Saturday. Sorting food, the hard work that goes into this day doesn't end when they pick up the food. We still want to sort all of the donations that come through all of the metro stations that have signed up, and still need your help in that capacity.
And is that sorting done at the warehouse? So we're looking at B-roll of that right now.
That's really that's the warehouse. So that's where the food's going to be shipped out. The sorting, most of the sorting takes place in the actual stations. When the courier ends his shift, the cans are there, and we're sorting through and putting all the cans in one place, and all the peanut butter in another, and the rice, and everything that you can see here that's non-perishable we are going to take, and we will sort that day.
And Jamie, I believe people can go to your website at regionalfoodbank.org if they want to become a volunteer.
Yes, that's correct.
And Steve, how important are those volunteers?
Well, they're absolutely necessary. As Jamie said, we're still about 100 people short, and that's just in the Oklahoma City area. That website, regionalfoodbank.org, they can register to volunteer, and they can also register to make a donation. Because besides the Letter Carriers Food Drive, which takes place this Saturday, there's also the month-long Feeding Hope, Fighting Hunger campaign, which is engineered to raise funds. Our actual goal this year and this month long is to raise close to $1 million and close to £1 million. We need this money. The need is so great out there. The Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma last year passed out nearly 50 million pounds of food, and they're on pace this year to do that. But our food supplies are running low. I think we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 million pounds less taken in this year than we were at this point last year.
And can you guys talk about who this benefits?
Oh, sure. As a mailman and a letter carrier, I've seen hungry people. I've seen hungry children. And if you've seen one hungry child, you don't ever want to see another. That's just one too many. But it benefits our children. We have the backpack program that Regional Food Bank administers. There are over 12,000 backpacks going out every Friday at grade schools and junior high schools with kids going home for the weekend, so they'll have food for the weekend. The facts are we've identified a need for another 12,000 children that need backpacks. We just don't have the money. So please send that money in. $200 will send one child home with a backpack of food every weekend. And there are some kids that take 2 home because they have younger siblings at home. And then you have the issue of, excuse me for taking all your time.
No, you're fine.
You've got issue of adults, our parents, our grandparents. Parents are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. They're making minimum wage, and minimum wage is not a living wage. So they're still having to go somewhere and get assistance. They've got 2, 3 kids, and they're doing the best they can. As a letter carrier, we know the face of hunger. We're on every street in America every day. And we know that it's not the man standing on a corner holding up a sign saying we'll work for food. It's people on our route. It's families on our route. It's grandparents on our route that are trying to decide, am I going to buy my medicine this month or am I going to eat?
It's our friends and neighbors.
Yes.
There are local partner agencies out there. There's churches, all the local pantries that we do support. And so there's over 128 counties that have signed up. So throughout all of those counties, there are going to be local agencies that will directly benefit and outreach to those communities through their churches, nonprofit, other organizations out there. So it makes a huge impact in Oklahoma, and 1 in 6 Americans go hungry every day. And so all of us know at least 6 people, and knowing that you can make a difference in 1 in 6, you know, and I challenge you all to fill 2 bags. We really don't want to stop with 1. I have a big family. I'm going to challenge all of my kids to take a bag to the grocery store, and I'll let them just buy some really decent canned items at a good price. Use your coupons, fill up those bags, and let's really feed Oklahoma. That's the money stays here in Oklahoma. So to answer your question, we are directly benefiting Oklahomans. The disaster that happened last May, we really stepped in as a state and helped benefit those victims of that disaster as well. So there's always going to be a need.
There will always be a need, and we can all help out this Saturday. Again, we'll find these bags on our front porches and mailboxes. But what if we miss this Saturday? Can we still help out?
Yes, most of the agencies are going to be listed on the website. I know at our institution, First United has boxes inside of our lobby. The Oklahoman, several of the sponsors are going to have sites where you can drop in food or make a donation online. So $1 equals to 5 meals. And so if it's easier for you to donate, please do that through the website as well.
You can also take it to your local metro fire stations, Oklahoma City Fire Station. And if by chance your letter carrier does not pick it up Saturday and you can't get to a fire station, leave it out there. Carriers are picking up food on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and after the food drive, and still bringing it in. Because actually sometimes the people, our patrons, forget to leave it out Saturday.
Sure.
So we'll pick it up and bring it back to the office and still get it to the proper place.
Steve, Jamie, thanks so much for your time today. Angie Gaines over there, thanks for her time as well. Again, you can participate this weekend, and for more information, you can go to that website at regionalfoodbank.org.